Okay, I can call the meeting to order. Join me in the pledge of the flag. Okay, public forum regarding agenda items only. The only change we have is under item 5, resolution 5222. That should be to open bids for lawn mowing services. The bids have already been sent out. That's it. Okay, the highway report. Dale's under the weather, so I'm going to read it. Good evening. Been quite a month around the shop. Just a few plowing events. Would like to add a thank you to my deputy for stepping in when I needed you last month. We put on new stainless water pipes on 654 after one started leaking. Others were getting weak. Hauled in 300 ton of 5/8 ROC for anticipated shoulder mix before price increase. With the county's help, we had a very good round of cutting trees and grinding stumps, plus hauling away the grindings. Men worked well and did a great job. Thank you. Was able to do some cold patching of potholes. I did a townwide sign inspection and repair. Grader has been through the shop with a new blade installed. When it dries, we're ready to grade the dirt roads and cut shoulders. The backhoe has had the broom mounted, and we have done some sweeping, more to come. Harley rake mounted on the John Deere. Again, when it dries, we can attend to any yards damaged by plows. We repaired all plow turnarounds. Quarterly water reads have been completed. The new reader continues to amaze us. As always, stacking of the never-ending e-waste. Thank you, Dale Root, Highway Superintendent. Okay, assessor. Guess we have none. Okay, planning board.
Yeah, we had signed for non-client for the business that he's going to be putting up on corner Shelby Basin and Maple Ridge Road. We approved it with a few stipulations. And also I reminded my board members that there is training available through the Orleans County website. It's you things. That's it.
Okay, Dan.
Not much of looking at it as I was gone. Triggered a whole bunch of month of March on vacation. I did work with Candy via email from taking an area variance application for a gentleman in West Shelby who wants to put a porch on. Also, this coming Monday, I've been right off vacation for 2 days, and then this coming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I have Department of State training and Chief of Rock, and that's required training to keep my certification, and that's it.
Okay. Do we have a portable mic? Do you?
I don't know. I think they said they went up to the
Okay. You just have to do that.
the microphone over there at the witness stand. Last month.
Okay, resolution number 4422, approved minutes of the March 10th, 2022 town board meeting. Steve, second?
Second.
Ryan, second. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, one passed. Okay, resolution 4522, can't talk tonight. Approved March clerk report. Need a first and second.
So moved.
Hey, John
Second.
and Ryan. Okay, discussion. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that one passed. Okay, 4622, approved supervisor report.
Second.
Got a first and second, any discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that one passed. Let me turn this phone down. Be with you on that. You got to do that. Okay, resolution 4722, approved to pay claims against the town.
So moved.
Ryan? And Steve? Okay, any discussion?
From Tricia.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that one passed. Okay, just taking a little diversion, we just got an email from the assessor. I'll not be able to make the board meeting tonight, below the short report for the month. The change of assessment notices are a work in progress. Julie and I are spending countless hours working to complete them. My hope was to have them in the mail this week, but that is not the case. Homeowners will have plenty of time to review once the notices are sent. Happy Easter, Tricia. Thank you. Okay, resolution 4822, add Dorothy Nolan as co-signer on computer and payroll accounts and remove Lori Myhill as co-signer on these accounts. Okay, John?
I'll second.
Eddie, second. Okay, discussion? Okay, all in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution 4922, adopt the cyber policy as revised.
So moved.
Okay, Ryan? Steve? Okay, discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution 5022, to transfer $500 from account B191.400 to B7310.400 for youth recreation funds. Okay, John?
Second.
Ryan, second. Discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution number 5122, adopt Town of Shelby winter plow plan.
So moved.
Steve?
Second.
Ryan, second. Okay, discussion? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, opposed? Okay, that one's gone too. That's passed. Okay, you know what? I picked up the wrong one. I don't know which one went out. This one is corrected.
You want mine?
No, I said this one was corrected.
Oh.
See, it says open. I got two copies in my mailbox. Okay, resolution 5222 to open sealed bids for lawn mowing services for the town at 10 a.m. on April 19th, 2022, and to hold a special meeting after opening of bids to award, to award the contract. Yeah. Okay, need a first.
So moved.
John?
I'll second.
Ed, second. Okay, any discussion? Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution number 5322, introduce proposed local law 1 of 2022 to increase the term of the town supervisor from 2 years to 4 years, which will be subject to a mandatory referendum if adopted by the board, and also resolves to set a time for public hearing on proposed local law 1 of 2022 on May 10th, 2022 at 6:45 p.m. to be held at the Shelby Town Hall. And I would add to that the meeting, the regular meeting will begin, immediately after the public hearing is over. So we need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, Ryan? You second? Okay, Steve, second. Okay, discussion?
Yeah, I've got a little bit to say here on this one. This is going to be a deviation. I mean, some towns do it, but in my mind, this is a deviation from what our forefathers in government brought forward to have us do. With the supervisor being changed every 2 years, it's also is on the same time as 2 of our councilmen are changed. So every 2 years, theoretically, you could change the voting makeup of the town. And That's the way in my mind it should be left. So every 2 years, the town, people of the town have the opportunity to change. If they don't like what's going on in their local government, they need to, they can go to the polls and change what's going on in the government. If we move to the 4-year term, that won't happen. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. You're going to be taking a little bit of voting power from the public, and I don't think that's right.
Okay, I'll just add that this would not have anything to do with my term. I have to run, I'm through, let's see, 2023. Oh, this thing doesn't like me. So this would not take effect until, that next election after that. So it's not going to, immediately give me a term increase. The reason I brought it up because I know how long it takes to learn to do this job reasonably well. And I think that if you had, if you could be in there for 4 years, you have a better chance of doing a better job after you learn the job. And if you look at past history, usually town supervisors in most cases have served for, multiple terms. And, the issue of turnover has not been a big issue. Okay, anybody else? Okay, so we're voting to set a public hearing. We're not voting on, to increase the term. So I guess we'll do a roll call on this one because there may be some contention. Okay, so Ed, aye or nay? Okay, Steve? For it. John?
Nay.
Okay, I'm for it. And Ryan?
Yes.
Okay, so that one passed 3-2. Okay, resolution 5422 to accept the court audit performed by Councilman Seitz and Councilman Wilkins.
So moved.
Okay, Ryan.
No second.
Okay, Ed, second. Okay, discussion. Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that one passed. Okay, any board comments?
Something I'd like to say if no one else wants to.
Okay, but this, no, you're gonna be,
Oh.
you're
I'm
not,
I'm public.
yeah, you're public, I
Oh.
think. Is she public or both?
She's not a member of the board.
No, 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 board. Okay.
Voting member, right? Yeah, voting member.
Okay, so we're on to public comment. Okay, Dottie, got anything over there?
No.
Okay.
I would just like to clarify some misleading and incorrect statements from last month's town board meeting. Councilman Wilkins said the way she went about getting a raise was wrong. I will say for 2 budget sessions, I have asked for a raise and did not receive one. This seemed like the most perfect time to ask for a raise. Councilman Wilkins went on to say if she stepped up and did her job, the next budget year she would have deserved a raise. If I had the raises I should have been getting all along, I would not have had to ask for a raise that I so deserve. Councilman Wilkins has only been a councilman less than 2 years, so he would not know the changes I have made or the job I do serving my residents. Councilman Pratt campaigned for my raise during the budget sessions since being on the board, but he was always voted down. He felt I should have gotten at least a 2% raise like everybody else. Councilman Wilkins said at budget time I never asked for a raise for my clerks. That is not correct. I always put in a raise for my clerks, and they always received their raise. And I'd just like to clarify the health insurance. As Supervisor Smith said, it was my call because I felt my husband's insurance would give me better coverage. That also is not true. I was forced to go with my husband's insurance as I was not getting any answers from the supervisor, and I was afraid I would have to pay a penalty for the rest of my life, as the bookkeeper told me that when she said, due to my age being 65, I had to go off the town's insurance now. I was told by the supervisor I would get a stipend by taking my husband's insurance, and I was told if it did not work, I could come back to the town. He said he would know more when the revised handbook was adopted. I gave the supervisor 2 months to have answers, but it did not happen and time was running out. So on June 16th, I told supervisor I was going with my husband's insurance. The revised handbook was adopted in August of 2021, and it states, quote, elected officials who are not enrolled in a town health insurance plan as of July 1, 2021, or who are not full-time shall not be eligible for health insurance paid by the town, but may enroll in the town's plan at their own expense. The last day for my town insurance was June 30th, 2021. And there are no more stipends by not taking the town insurance. Makes me believe the revision was done after I took out my husband's insurance. Now, according to the revision, I could not go back to the town plan without paying for it all myself. Thank you. And I would just like to say thank you to Ed and Steve and Jen and Supervisor Smith for giving me the raise last month.
Okay, any further public comment or board comment if you want to jump in, I guess? Oh, yeah. I always forget you. You're so quiet and well-mannered out there. Legislator Ike, do you have anything for us? Okay, thank you. Glad you're here. Okay, need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, Ryan? Steve second. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that one passed.